My girlfriend's best friend cornered me. You're not worth her time. Leave before she realizes it, I replied. Does SHE feel that way? He sneered. She's too nice to say it, I said. Let's call her and ask. His confident face crumbled. Original post. I, 26 male, was grabbing coffee at this spot near my apartment when my girlfriend's best friend walked in. Let's call him best friend because apparently that's what he is to her. Been her friend since high school. The whole we're basically siblings thing. He saw me, and instead of the usual nod or whatever, he walked straight over. Didn't even order first. We need to talk. I looked up from my phone. Okay. He sat down without asking. About you and my best friend. My girlfriend and I had been dating 8 months. Good 8 months. We clicked, had fun, talked about real stuff. Her friends seemed cool with me, including this guy. Or so I thought. What about us? He leaned forward. Look, I'm just going to be real with you. You're not worth her time. I blinked. Excuse me? You heard me. She's too good for you. You're some random dude she met at a party, and you're dragging her down. She has goals, a career path, a future. What do you have? A job at a tech startup that'll probably fold in a year. For context, I work as a software developer at a small but stable company. Not Google, but solid. My girlfriend's in grad school for architecture. We're both doing fine. Does she feel that way? I asked calmly. He scoffed. She's too nice to say it. That's who she is. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings, so she's stringing you along. But I know her better than anyone, and trust me, she's realized you're not the one. Huh. I pulled out my phone. Let's ask her. His confident smirk faltered. What? You said she thinks I'm not worth her time. Let's call her and check. Don't be ridiculous. I was already dialing. She answered on the second ring. Hey, babe. What's up? Hey, quick question. Your best friend is here, and he just told me you think I'm not worth your time and that you're too nice to break up with me. That true? Silence. Then he what? I put on speaker. Want to repeat that for her? Best friend's face went from confident to pale in about 2 seconds. I didn't. That's not what I... My girlfriend's voice came through sharp. Where are you two? Coffee place on 5th. Don't move. Either of you. I'm 5 minutes away. She hung up. Best friend stood up. This is a misunderstanding. I was trying to protect her. From what? A healthy relationship. You don't know her like I do. Apparently neither do you if you thought she'd agree with that. Those 5 minutes were awkward as hell. He kept trying to leave. I kept suggesting he stay. Finally, my girlfriend walked in, and she looked pissed. Explain. Now. She was looking at best friend. I think you could do better. Better than someone who respects me, makes me laugh, and doesn't try to control my life. I'm not controlling. You literally just told my boyfriend to break up with me without asking me first. Because I know you. You're too nice to see when someone's using you. Using me? He paid for my textbooks last month when my loan got delayed. He drives me to campus when it rains. What exactly is he using me for? Best friend looked at me with pure hatred. He's not right for you. And you are, she shot back. Oh damn. His face said it all. The way he looked at her. The desperation. My girlfriend saw it too. Her expression shifted from angry to sad, disappointed. That's what this is about. No. How long? She asked quietly. It's not like that. How long? He deflated. Since junior year of high school. 9 years. Dude had been in love with her for 9 years. My girlfriend closed her eyes. You've been my best friend. My person. And you've been lying to me for almost a decade. I wasn't lying. I care about you. More than he ever could. You don't get to decide that. She turned to me. I'm so sorry. Can you give us a minute? I nodded and stepped outside. Through the window, I could see them arguing. Well, she was talking, he was gesturing wildly. After about 10 minutes, she came out alone. Her eyes were red. He's not taking it well. You okay? No, but I will be. She grabbed my hand. For the record, you're absolutely worth my time. More than worth it. We left. Thought that was the end of it. Spoiler, it wasn't. Update 1, 2 weeks later. Best friend didn't take the hint. First few days were quiet. My girlfriend was processing losing her best friend. They'd been tight for years, and finding out he'd been in love with her the whole time messed her up. I gave her space, let her talk when she needed to. Then the messages started. Her phone would buzz constantly. Long paragraphs from best friend about how he didn't mean to hurt her and just wanted her to be happy, and that guy doesn't appreciate you like I do. She'd show me some of them. They were intense. Declarations of love mixed with subtle digs at me. He keeps saying you're going to leave me, she said one night. That you're not serious about us. You know that's not true. I know, but it's getting to me. Then he started showing up. At her campus. At her favorite lunch spot. Accidentally running into her. She told him to stop. He said he was just being her friend, and she couldn't cut him out over one mistake. One mistake. Like 9 years of deception was a hoopsie. 2 weeks after the coffee shop incident, things escalated. We were at a party thrown by one of her grad school friends. I knew maybe 3 people there. My girlfriend was in her element, networking, laughing. I was content being the supportive boyfriend in the corner. Best friend showed up. Uninvited, according to the host, I asked later. He made a beeline for my girlfriend. I watched from across the room as he pulled her aside. They talked. She looked uncomfortable. He kept touching her arm, leaning in close. I started walking over. Before I got there, he kissed her. Just planted one on her. In front of everyone. She shoved it back hard. What the hell? I had to. You need to see we're meant to be together. Are you insane? I reached them. We done here. Best friend rounded on me. This is your fault. She was fine before you showed up. We were fine. You were never together, man. We were best friends. That's more important than some relationship that'll be over in 6 months. My girlfriend stepped between us. Leave. Now. Not without you. I'm not going anywhere with you. We're done. Friendship over. He looked like she'd slapped him. You don't mean that. I absolutely do. You just assaulted me in front of my friends because you can't handle rejection. Get out. The host, a tall dude from her program, stepped up. You heard her. Time to go. Best friend looked around. Everyone was staring. The mood had gone from party to confrontation real quick. Fine. But when he breaks your heart, don't come crying to me. He left. My girlfriend was shaking. We left shortly after, went back to my place. I can't believe he did that, she kept saying. 9 years of friendship, and he thinks he can He's not thinking straight. That's not an excuse. I know. I'm just saying he's spiraling. She looked at me. Are you seriously defending him? No. I'm saying he's going to get worse before he gets better. Guys like that don't just walk away. I was right. 3 days later, my girlfriend got a DM from a mutual friend. Screenshots of best friend in their group chat talking about me, saying I was controlling, that I was isolating her from her friends, that he had concerns about her safety. Straight up lies. Her friends in the chat were pushing back, but he kept going. Then he posted on social media. Vague stuff about watching friends make bad choices and toxic relationships, and speaking up even when it's hard. My girlfriend was humiliated. Her grad school friend started asking if everything was okay at home, if I was treating her right. She had to explain, repeatedly, that her former best friend was having a breakdown and making stuff up. Some believed her. Some didn't. That's the thing about accusations. They stick even when they're proven false. The kicker came last week. Best friend called my girlfriend mom, told her he was worried about her daughter, that I was controlling and possibly dangerous, that he'd seen warning signs. Her mom called her in a panic. My girlfriend had to spend an hour on the phone explaining the whole situation. Her mom was skeptical at first. She'd known best friend for years, trusted him. But my girlfriend was firm, told her everything. The confession, the unwanted kiss, the lies. Her mom's response? That boy needs therapy. Agreed. My girlfriend blocked best friend on everything. Phone, social media, email. Told their mutual friends to stop passing along his messages. But here's the problem. They share a friend group. People who've known him as long as they've known her. And he's got 9 years of best friend credit built up. Some of them are buying his version. That I'm the problem. That he's just looking out for her. It's causing rifts. People are choosing sides. My girlfriend's stressed about it constantly. Last night, she broke down crying. I've lost half my friends over this. People I've known for years. They're not real friends if they believe him over you. That's easy to say. These are people I care about. She wasn't wrong. This whole thing sucks. Best friend's entitlement. Thinking he deserves her because he's been around longer is nuking her social circle. And the worst part? He's playing victim, posting about betrayal and being pushed out for telling the truth. I suggested she get a restraining order. She said it feels too extreme, that he's just being pathetic and will eventually give up. I'm not so sure. Dude's been obsessed for 9 years. That doesn't just go away. We'll see what happens. But right now, it's a mess. Update 2, 1 month later. It got worse. Of course it did. Best friend decided if he couldn't have my girlfriend, he'd ruin her life instead. Dramatic? Yeah, but accurate. First, he went after her professionally. My girlfriend's in a competitive grad program. Connections matter. Reputation matters. He started spreading rumors to people in her field. Told them she was unstable and having mental health issues. Reached out to professors she'd worked with, expressing concern. One of her professors actually pulled her aside to ask if she was okay. She had to explain the whole situation again. The professor was understanding, but the damage was done. People were talking. Then he went after our relationship more directly. He somehow got my phone number, probably from their old group chat. Started texting me. She's using you to make me jealous. She told me she doesn't actually love you. You're just a placeholder until she finds someone better. I blocked him. He got a new number. I blocked that too. He got another. My girlfriend was horrified when I told her. I'll get a lawyer. This is harassment. Let's give it 1 more week, I said. See if he calms down. He didn't calm down. Instead, he showed up at my job. Yeah, my actual workplace. I work in a small office, maybe 20 people. He walked in, asked for me at reception. They call me down. Can I help you? I kept my voice level. We need to talk. Man to man. We really don't. I'm not leaving until you hear me out. My boss poked his head out of his office. Everything okay? Yeah, just someone who got lost. I looked at best friend. Right. He ignored me. Looked at my boss. Did you know he's dating someone who's too good for him? That he's ruining her life? My boss blinked. I'm sorry, who are you? Someone who actually cares about her. Security was already walking over. Small office, but we have cameras and a security guard because we handle sensitive data. Best friend got escorted out. Threatened to expose what kind of person I really am. Security told him to leave or they'd call the cops. I had to explain to my boss. He was cool about it. We all got crazy exes or crazy ex-friends, but it was embarrassing as hell. That evening, I sat my girlfriend down. This has to stop. I know. I'm so sorry. Not your fault. But we need to do something real. He came to my work. That's escalation. She nodded. I'll call a lawyer tomorrow. She did. Lawyer said we had enough for a restraining order. The unwanted kiss, the harassment, the workplace incident. Build a case, file the paperwork. But here's where it gets interesting. Before we could file, best friend made a massive mistake. He created a fake social media account, pretended to be me, started messaging my girlfriend's friends, saying creepy stuff, inappropriate stuff. One of her friends recognized it was fake immediately. Wrong writing style, wrong emoji use, whatever. They screenshot everything and sent it to my girlfriend. We reverse searched the account, traced it back to best friend's IP address through some mutual friends who knew tech stuff. Lawyer said this was perfect. Digital harassment, impersonation, defamation. This guy's toast. We filed for the restraining order. Included everything. Screenshots, witness statements from the party where he kissed her, my work security footage, the fake account evidence. Court date was set for 2 weeks out. Best friend found out through mutual friends. Started messaging anyone who'd listened that we were lying and trying to ruin his life. But here's the thing. People were getting tired of his drama. Even his defenders were backing off. The fake account was too much. Too obvious. Too desperate. Day of the hearing, we showed up with our lawyer. Best friend showed up with his mom. No lawyer. Judge reviewed the evidence. Looked at best friend. Sir, you created a fake account impersonating the petitioner? I just wanted her to see who he really is. By pretending to be him, she wouldn't listen otherwise. Judge was not impressed. Granted the restraining order. 1 year, no contact. Stay away from both of us, our workplaces, our homes. Best friend's mom looked horrified. Started apologizing to us in the hallway. I didn't know it was this bad. He told me she was dating someone abusive. I thought he was helping. My girlfriend handled it with grace. He needs professional help. This isn't normal. His mom agreed. Said she'd make sure he got therapy. We left feeling weird, not victorious, just tired. 9 years of friendship destroyed because one person couldn't handle their feelings like an adult. Best friend sent one last message before the restraining order kicked in. Through a mutual friend's phone. You chose wrong. You'll regret this. My girlfriend blocked that number too. Update 3 months later. Final update because I need to close this chapter. The restraining order worked. Mostly. Best friend violated it once. Drove past my girlfriend's campus. She saw him and reported it. Got a warning from the cops. Hasn't tried since. But the fallout from the whole situation has been complicated. My girlfriend lost about half her friend group. The people who believed best friend's narrative or who just didn't want to deal with drama. It hurt her. Still does. Her grad program got awkward for a bit. The rumors best friend spread made some people wary of her. She had to work twice as hard to prove she wasn't unstable or whatever he'd said. But she did. Last month, she got offered a TA position she'd been competing for. Her professors who know the real story have been supportive. Me? My workplace was fine. My boss told a couple people the situation. They all agreed best friend was unhinged. Became a weird office story. The relationship between us got tested. Not because of anything we did, but because of all the stress. There were nights she'd cry about losing friends. Times she'd snap at me over nothing because she was overwhelmed. We went to couples counseling for a bit. Therapists said we were dealing with external trauma to the relationship. Helped us communicate better. We're still together. Stronger, actually. Going through that mess either breaks you up or bonds you. We got bonded. Last we heard, best friend moved to another state. His mom called my girlfriend to apologize again and let her know. Said he was in therapy, working on himself, and needed a fresh start. My girlfriend was gracious about it. Wished him well, hoped he got help. Didn't want to reconcile, but didn't wish him harm either. I'm less forgiving. Dude tried to destroy our lives because he couldn't handle rejection. But I keep that to myself. The friend group situation is still messy. Some people reached out to apologize for believing best friend. My girlfriend accepted some apologies, told others she needed space. Her choice, her friendships. She made new friends in her program. People who only know her, not her history with best friend. It's been good for her. We moved in together last month. My lease was up. Hers was month to month. Got a new place neither of us had history in. Fresh start. Are things perfect? No. She still gets sad sometimes about the friend she lost. Still processes the betrayal of someone she trusted for 9 years. I deal with my own stuff. Trust issues I didn't have before. Hypervigilance about who's around us. But we're working through it. Together. The lesson here? Trust your gut. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Best friend showed he was entitled, possessive, and willing to lie. We believed him eventually. Also, don't let history excuse bad behavior. 9 years of friendship doesn't entitle anyone to control someone's life. My girlfriend learned that the hard way. And for anyone dealing with something similar, document everything. We had screenshots, videos, witnesses. That's what got us the restraining order and protected us legally. Best friend's entitlement. Thinking he deserved my girlfriend because he'd been around longer, thinking he knew better than her about her own life. Cost him everything. His best friend, his friend group, his reputation, his peace of mind. He played stupid games. Won stupid prizes. We're living our lives now. Planning a trip next month, talking about the future, just being normal. The drama's over. Finally. And honestly, good riddance.